Hi, welcome back to segment 2 of the SME Forum's episode entitled Life and Business Coaching. I'm ALVIN and with me is Coach Clarissa and the very fit Coach Clarissa. We were talking about your 43 kilos at age 43, and I'm amazed that you are so open in revealing your age because some ladies would rather not talk about that. But so this was one of your impossible goals because of the excuses, no time and all. And why did you choose this particular? Kasi mahirap nga yan, no? Because of the challenges nga. So,
kasi minsan, Alvin, may mga symbol or mga signs. And then sometimes you need an inspiration, di ba? To move you forward.
Okay.
One of the person who inspired me is my mother-in-law. In
Okay.
February, when, after my North American tour, of course, I met with Nick Vujicic, the no arms, no legs, and John Maxwell and Les Brown. I met with them during our live event in Florida. And then when I came back here in the Philippines, my mother-in-law, sabi niya, ano nangyari sa'yo? And it's like, scanning my body. And in my mind, oh, parang nakakakita siya ng extra 50 pounds. And that, that very moment, I made a decision. I said, I really have to do something different in me. And then God sent me these people, the people who loves me dearly. Sabi ko, it's a sign. And I took it as a challenge. Sabi ko, instead kasi nung February, I'm supposed to skydive in Tennessee.
Okay.
Pero hindi nangyari kasi nag-snow.
Okay.
So, hindi natuloy yon. So, dapat yun yung 2014 na impossible goal ko.
Okay.
And then, okay. So, I'm very obedient. Okay?
Do not
I'm very
challenge Mother
obedient.
Nature.
Okay. But still, kasi, di ba, nandyan sa book ko, impossible is just a word.
Okay.
So, ano kaya ang impossible goal? Okay, sige. I am going to, siguro, pwede akong mag 43 pounds. So, nag-physical fitness kami ng husband ko. Actually, siya yung very supportive, siya yung nag-encourage sa akin. Until after few weeks, parang may nakitang cut. Alam mo, people will come to you when you're ready. People will say words even if they will not, hindi nila yun sasabihin, pero they will be an instrument. Their voice, their mouth, their words will be an instrument for you to hear what you need to do. You just have to be aware.
Oh, do you have an example, a particular example of this magical voice?
Oo. Sabi nung isa, uy, pwede kayo ma'am na pwede kayong mag-join sa competition.
Ganun lang?
Ganun lang. And then I took it seriously.
Challenge accepted.
Oo, kasi ako lahat ng words, ng action, ng movement ng tao, being an aware person, may meaning yun eh. Take it as a good sign for you to move forward in your life. Hindi ka lang basta nag-e-exist sa mundo. Hindi ka lang basta namumroblema. Kasi may mga situations na problema, challenges. It is a blessing. It's an opportunity. It's a great opportunity for you to see the brighter side of it. So yun, yung sabi sa akin, ano nangyari sa'yo? Di ba some people will hurt? Diba? Pero ako, sabi ko, wow, okay. Tapos nung ang husband ko rin parang, pag tinitingnan niya yung mga excess, just to parang hindi na siya nasisexihan.
Motivation yun.
Motivation
yun. Prior to the show, you were discussing about being aware, no? So you've developed this skill, eh? Is it developable for being aware na gano'n?
Kaya lang naman kasi tayo hindi nag-aware. Nagiging aware kasi we don't really think at all. Do you know that only 2% of the people think? 3% of the people, they think that they're thinking. And 95% of the people, they rather die than think.
Wow, that is so sad. That is so sad.
No, it's because kumbaga, by default, parang nagigising tayo, natutulog. We work, breathe, eat. Talagang by default, parang hindi ka na nag-iisip. Parang pag-upo sa chair, iniisip mo pa ba paano ka uupo?
Sige,
diba? Kasi alam mo na siya. Ngayon ba, naisip mo bang paano ka huminga?
Okay, inisip ko na.
Naisip mo na. So, nagiging aware ka when somebody is right there with you. That's why life coaching is very important. You know, having a life coach, a certified life coach, is really important to have.
Para yun. With that, kasi I read a question. This is a fantastic question. There are others. There are a lot of people who say that they are coaches. How can I determine who are the real coaches? No? Kasi not someone who's just after my money. Kasi mga coach-coachan lang, di ba? Na para lang, kasi yun ang uso. Coach na ako.
Kahapon, actually, meron akong friend na na-appreciate na yung conversation namin. Kasi sinabi ko, ako pag may naging client ako, gusto ko, in a few months, out of na siya. Ayoko na siyang maging client.
Ganun.
I want them to be an achiever.
At
kasi ang sarap lang, pag meron kang client na nagiging successful, sila na yung mag-market for you eh. How about, sige, I need your money, sige, sa akin ka for life. Sino magmamarket sa akin? Sasabihin niya, years na ako kay coach. Wala pang nangyari sa buhay ko. Nabroke na nga ako kakabayad sa kanya. Pero seriously, yung answer sa question niya, mafe-feel mo yun eh. Be aware. Ako tinuturo ko talaga sa mga clients ko yung pagiging aware. Alam mo ba, Alvin, pag lahat ng tao lang, aware tayo sa mga ginagawa natin, sa iniisip natin, sa mga reaction natin, we will be happier, healthier, and wealthier.
Ayun, yun nga sa 3 magic words. Pero ako naman, if you're too aware, di ba masyadong may sensory overload? Parang lahat na lang, ba't dilaw yung wall? Yung mga ganun.
Ano naman yun? Warrior.
Warrior.
So, hindi yung pagiging aware. Ang pagiging aware mo, you attract the positivity in your life. Yung law of attraction, you attract what you want. Intentional ka. Every day, you have this intention. Parang ano ba, ako every day, Alvin, gusto ko, meron akong ma-inspire, ma-uplift na tao every day. Parang kota na ako dyan. Pag na-inspire kita. Hindi yung kailangan may client. No. Kasi once you inspire somebody, parang snowball effect yun eh. They will inspire somebody, and then somebody will inspire somebody, and the world will be a better place. If the world, this earth is a better place, hindi na tayo mag-worry about our finances and everything. So
ito, you're going for that snowball effect. But yeah, so with that, kasi you have an event, and we'll show the poster later, pero you are bringing in, you're not, technically, you're bringing in John Maxwell, but not in the flesh. So you mentioned mo kanina, virtually bringing John Maxwell and 2 other international speakers. No?
Yes.
So can you talk about that? We'll show the poster later in the third segment, but can you talk about it? Why, first of all, why are you bringing this? Why are you organizing this?
I'll be hosting the L2. It's Learn Lead in the Philippines. It's the very first simulcast leadership conference in the Philippines. It is happening around the world. Only 300 sites. 300 sites globally, and 2 sites in Southeast Asia. 1 in Singapore, and only 1 in the Philippines, happening on December 13.
December 13.
In Intercon Hotel.
So if I get it right, meron siyang screen, tapos may internet connection, tapos John Maxwell and 2 other speakers will be somewhere in the world doing a live talk, pero all of us can see it.
Yes. It's a very good scenario. You know, na-excite ako kasi we're used to that in Canada. Because I'm a Filipino-Canadian. We live in Canada. And may simulcast. But this one is the very first John Maxwell Company produced. The L2, Learn Lead 2014. And this will be a yearly event. However, they need to take advantage of this very first because it's amazing. Really, really good.
And this is an entire day.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 4 hours, but based on my experience, pag in-overload mo yung mga tao, yung mga attendees and participants ng information, pag uwi nila sa bahay, baka 10% na lang yung na-retain. But I have this unique program. Every time the speaker speaks, merong conversation on the table. So makakapag-network ka, you grow and learn with the people around you, with other participants. So hindi ka lang nag-grow and nag-learn sa speaker, but you can also share your knowledge, and you can plan right there. You can organize. So it's good. So when you leave the room, you have something. You have solid plan.
So the difference here is hindi lang kami nakaupo, nakikinig. We actually have to work.
Yeah.
Have to do something.
And may food then.
May food, of course, kailangan. So it's a whole day event at the Intercontinental Hotel in Makati. And if people want to know more about this, where do they go?
They go to www.l2philippines.com.
L2, the letter L.
Letter L,
the
number 2, Philippines.com. Or they can email us at learn, number 2, learn to lead@gmail.com.
Wow, you got that.
Meron din kaming Facebook, L2 Learn Lead Philippines Conference, first global Philippines conference.
So, pero for now, do you see this as a challenging project? Mahirap i-market or madali lang for you?
Ako kasi nakikita ko yung value eh. I'm here to add value to people eh. And let's say we will just have, kasi gusto namin ngayon medyo konting tao lang, intimate, hindi masyadong madami.
Like how many people?
We're just expecting 150, around 150.
Marami pa rin yun.
So, pero next year, the ticket price will be higher, and the participants will be more.
Okay.
Ngayon kasi gusto ko ma-feel nila so that next year there will be the ones who will market the event.
Wait, you said the ticket prices will be higher, but magkano nga ba?
It's 8,500 pesos.
Okay.
It includes 2 snacks.
Okay.
And lunch in a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
In a 5-star hotel setting conference. Merong training materials, certificate of participation, plus they have a bonus, a forum with Coach Clarissa. Because I'll be launching my next book. I'll be publishing a local book here in the Philippines.
Wow.
I'm looking for a good publisher. Okay. If you're out there, you can call me. So it's Winning in Leading book. So let's say there'll be yung mga sponsors. We're still if you want to sponsor the event, please feel free to email us. If you'll be one of the sponsors, you have a chance to talk there and be part of my book. And then share a little bit of, what makes you think you are a winner.
Magandang concept yan. So, you will have this, tapos, apart from the food, of course, in 5-star hotel, yung na-mention mo rin kanina, and which I really appreciate, when you go there, you get to meet people, like-minded people, leaders, din, di ba? And who knows, baka may business kayong mabuo, collaboration. So, this is actually priceless, di ba?
Yes.
If you go there. So, the 8,500, would you justify na sabihin mo, sulit yan, sulit?
Sobrang sulit. Kasi in the States, it's $199, half-day event, no lunch. Okay?
So, mga 8,000, 9,000 pesos?
No lunch. Dito, it's a whole day event. Tapos, ang nakaka-excite talaga, bakit ka ba pupunta? Kasi before you purchase the ticket, sabi mo, ano ba yung intention ko? Why should I, be there? Why should I participate? Number 1, the people around you is all like-minded, like you mentioned, no? And the 3 amazing speakers. John Maxwell. John Maxwell, he's the author of many, many books, and he's voted #1 leadership expert in the world. And he's a keynote speaker to Fortune 100 companies. And he trained over 6 million leaders in 174 countries. And do you know that when I saw him in person in 2003, that's the very first time that I made a decision that I'm going to work with you. I said, John, I'm going to work with you someday. I'm going to work directly with you. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know why.
Wow, you kept your promise, huh? And now we're going on a break, but we'll talk more about that after the break, and we have more questions for you. So stick around with Coach Clarissa.